Your angels are saying that the person who is destined to walk this journey of life with you, the one who will honor you, love you, and cherish you, is closer than you think. And here's the surprising part. Your soulmate is not an ordinary person. They are someone extraordinary, someone who has been placed on a platform of influence for a reason. A famous musician whose name people know, but whose heart has been searching for something real, something true, something that no spotlight can provide. And the most beautiful part, their next tour stop is you. Yes, their journey of life, which has been filled with music, fame, and crowds of thousands, is now leading them to one person who matters most, you. You see, the world may know them for their songs, their performances, and their talent, but God knows them for their soul. And right now, their soul is being drawn to the light of someone who has been hidden for a reason. You. You are not in the background because you are forgotten. You have been in the background because you were being prepared. God needed to protect you, mold you, and build you up so that when this connection comes, you'll be ready to carry it with grace and strength. Scripture reminds us in Psalm 37:4, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." You've been delighting in God, seeking Him, trusting Him even in seasons of uncertainty. And now, one of the desires you've held quietly in your heart is about to manifest. This famous musician may have everything the world could offer, but what they don't have, and what their soul is craving, is genuine love, peace, and a partner who will love them not for what they do, but for who they are. That's where you come in. God is saying through this message that you are being positioned in the right place at the right time. This isn't coincidence, it's divine timing. Some of you have wondered why you've had dreams, random thoughts, or even little signs pointing to music, concerts, or even a specific person in the public eye. Those weren't random. Those were spiritual hints preparing your heart for what's coming. Angels often communicate through impressions, dreams, and synchronicities. And if you've been noticing repeating patterns connected to music, song, lyrics that feel personal, melodies that stir something deep inside, it's because there is a message encoded within them for you. Let me reassure you, God is not a God of confusion. When He speaks with clarity. And this message is clear. He has seen your faithfulness, your prayers, and your tears. You've been asking Him for a partner who will love you deeply, someone you can build with, someone whose life aligns with your values and faith. And now He is saying, the wait was worth it. But let's pause here for a moment, because when we talk about a soulmate who is famous, it's easy for the mind to go to doubt. You might be thinking, me? How could that ever happen? And that's exactly why God is sending this message today, to break that mindset of limitation. Luke 1:37 says, "For with God nothing will be impossible. If He can part the Red Sea, bring water from a rock, and raise the dead, do you think it's too hard for Him to align two hearts, no matter how different their worlds seem?" Your role in this season is to remain grounded, faithful, and expectant. This isn't about chasing fame or seeking validation from someone with a platform. No, this is about a divine union that serves a higher purpose. Because this connection isn't just about romance, it's about impact. When God brings two people together who share love, faith, and vision, their union becomes a light that shines in dark places. And that is exactly what this musician has been longing for. Light in the middle of an industry that can often feel like shadows. If you've ever felt like your life has been slow or like nothing significant has happened yet, understand this. Delays are not denials. God was aligning everything so that when this person steps into your life, you'll both be ready, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Your prayers have been preparing the ground for this moment. Every time you asked God for a partner who truly understands you, He was taking notes. And now, He's saying, I heard you and I'm delivering. Think about Habakkuk 2:3, which says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." That verse is speaking to someone right now. The vision you've held in your heart, the dream of being loved fully and unconditionally, is not just a dream. It is an appointed reality, and its time is near. Now let me share something else your angels are saying. This musician, your soulmate, has been through their own battles. They've had fame, money, and recognition, but those things never filled the empty space in their heart. They've seen fake love, betrayal, and people who only cared about their status. That's why you are so different. You carry an authenticity, a peace, and a spiritual depth that their soul has been craving. When they meet you, it's going to feel like coming home. And the beautiful thing is, God has been working on their heart too. They've been having their own awakening, realizing that everything they thought mattered doesn't compare to finding true love and purpose. And guess what? Their spirit is being drawn to you even now. They may not know your name yet, but your energy, your prayers, and your faith have already reached them in ways you can't see. You might be wondering, when will this happen? And while I can't give an exact date, your angels are saying this: sooner than you think. Because when God moves, He moves suddenly. What looks impossible today can become reality overnight. The same God who orchestrated divine connections in Scripture, the meeting of Ruth and Boaz, Esther and the king, has not changed. He is still in the business of writing love stories that glorify Him. I want to encourage you to keep your heart open. Do not let past disappointments make you skeptical of what God can do. Your past was not meant to punish you. It was meant to prepare you. Every heartbreak, every delay, every unanswered prayer, it was all leading you to this moment. Because what God is about to do in your life will make sense of everything that didn't. And let me remind you of Ephesians 3:20, which says, "Now, to Him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us." God isn't just giving you what you asked for. He's going beyond that. You asked for love. He's giving you a love that will inspire nations. You asked for companionship. He's giving you a partner who will stand by your side as you both walk in purpose. So what should you do right now? Keep seeking God first. Keep praying, not out of desperation, but out of gratitude that it's already done. Speak life over your future. Say things like, "I am ready for the love God has prepared for me. I am worthy of a divine connection, and my season of waiting is turning into a season of fulfillment." These declarations shift your mindset and align your spirit with what heaven is releasing. And when this love shows up, and it will, remember to guard it with prayer. Fame can attract distractions, but prayer creates protection. This union will need God at the center, and I believe that's why He's preparing you now. You're not just going to be a partner, you're going to be a prayer warrior, a supporter, and a safe place for their soul. If this message is resonating with you, take it as confirmation that God has not forgotten you. You are seen, you are loved, and your story is about to take a turn that even you didn't see coming. The stage is set, the spotlight is shifting, and your name is about to be called, not by the world, but by the one God has chosen for you. So here's what I want you to do right now. Hold on to this promise, stay in faith, and prepare your heart for what's coming. Because your angels are saying, it's already in motion. The musician you've heard about, the one whose songs have touched millions, they're about to find the one soul that will touch their heart forever. And that soul is yours. Before we close, let me leave you with this verse from Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Your future is bright. Your love story is being written by the author of life himself, and nothing can stop what God has ordained. If this message blessed you, I want you to do 3 things for me. First, like this video so more people can hear this message of hope. Second, comment below with this faith declaration. My divine love story is unfolding now. Write it as a sign of agreement with what heaven is doing. And finally, subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications, because I'll be sharing more messages like this to keep you encouraged and connected to what God is revealing in this season. Thank you for being here, and remember, your story is not over. The best chapter is about to begin, and it's going to be more beautiful than anything you imagined. Stay blessed, stay expectant, and stay ready for the miracle that's on its way. If you've stayed with me this far, it's because your spirit knows there is more for you in this message. I want you to really lean in now, because what I'm about to share goes deeper than a simple revelation. It's a prophetic confirmation for those who have been feeling a pull towards something greater. For weeks, maybe even months, you've been sensing that change is near. You've been feeling restless, like your soul knows something your mind can't fully explain. That's because the spiritual realm often speaks before the physical catches up. Your angels have been sending signals through dreams, through unexpected signs, through moments of stillness when you suddenly feel hope. Some of you have even been dreaming of music, standing in crowds, hearing songs you can't quite remember when you wake up, or even hearing your name in a melody. If that's you, pay attention, because dreams are one of heaven's favorite ways to communicate. Job 33:14-15 says, For God speaks in one way and in two, though man does not perceive it. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falls on men. This means God has been whispering to you while you sleep, planting images and impressions of what's coming. Now, here's something incredible. Your angels are saying that this famous musician, your soulmate, has also been dreaming about someone like you. They may not see your face yet, but they feel your presence. They wake up thinking about a person who brings them peace, someone who understands them beyond the fame, someone who will love them for who they truly are. That's why their soul feels restless. They've been asking God, is there someone out there for me? Someone real? And heaven has answered that prayer with you. Listen carefully. The fame they carry is not just for entertainment, it's for influence. And when God brings you into their life, your love story will not only bless the two of you, but also inspire millions. You are about to become an example of what God-ordained love looks like in a world that often glorifies temporary pleasures. This is bigger than you. It's a kingdom assignment. But let me pause and speak to the doubts that are trying to creep in right now. You might be saying, this sounds too big for me. Why would God choose me for something like this? Let me remind you of 1 Corinthians 1:27, which says, But God chose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. God chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong. In other words, God delights in using ordinary people to do extraordinary things so that His glory can be revealed. You don't need a famous last name or a massive following. What you need is faith, obedience, and a pure heart, and you already have that. Your angels are saying something else powerful. The divine timeline is accelerating. What took others years to experience will happen for you suddenly. This is why you've felt the urge to prepare. Maybe you've been working on yourself emotionally, spiritually, even physically. That's not vanity, that's alignment. The Spirit has been nudging you to get ready, because when this connection comes, it will happen fast. Picture this. One unexpected opportunity, one divine encounter, and everything shifts. It could be at an event, through a mutual connection, or even in a moment you least expect. But the introduction will be undeniable. There will be a supernatural peace when you meet them. It won't feel forced. It won't feel confusing. It will feel like home. And here's a confirmation for someone listening. You've been seeing repeating numbers like 111, 222, or 555 lately. These are not coincidences. They are angelic codes signaling new beginnings, divine partnerships, and major life changes. If you've seen these numbers alongside hearing songs that speak about love, destiny, or forever, take that as a personal sign that this word is for you. Your angels are also saying to stay grounded. When this happens, the attention and pressure could feel overwhelming at times, but you will handle it with grace because you've been in the secret place with God. Psalm 91:1 says, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." You've been abiding in Him, and that's what makes you different from anyone else this person has encountered. Now, let me share something deep. Your union is going to heal generational wounds. Both of you have experienced brokenness in different ways: family issues, betrayals, seasons of loneliness. But when God brings you together, that pain will turn into purpose. Your love will break cycles, create new legacies, and serve as a testimony that God's timing is perfect. I also sense this. Some of you have been through a recent heartbreak and you've been asking, why did that person leave? Why didn't it work out? The answer is simple: because they were not assigned to your destiny. God had to remove them to make room for what's coming. If they stayed, they would have distracted you, delayed you, or even damaged you. So thank God for the closed doors, because they are leading you to the open one that matters most. Let me give you another verse to hold on to, Isaiah 60:22, which says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." Read that again, when the time is right. That means you don't have to strive, chase, or manipulate anything. You don't have to compete or compare yourself to anyone else. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it. Right now, your assignment is to prepare in faith. Keep praying, keep working on yourself, keep saying yes to the Spirit's promptings. Maybe God is nudging you to travel, to step into new environments, or to use your own gifts in ways you haven't before. Don't ignore those nudges. They could lead you straight into the divine intersection where your paths will meet. And when you finally come together, it will feel like a dream come true. You'll look back and realize that every delay, every tear, every lonely night was worth it, because it led you to the moment where God's promise became your reality. So let me ask you, do you believe this is possible for you? Because faith is the key that unlocks the manifestation. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Even if you don't see it yet, believe it, speak it, expect it, because your words have power. Proverbs 18:21 reminds us, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." So start declaring life over your love story. Say this out loud with me: I am ready for the love God has prepared for me. I am aligned with my divine soulmate. My season of waiting is over, and my season of fulfillment is here. Every time you say that, you are aligning with heaven's plan for your life. Now, before we wrap this up, let me speak a blessing over you. May your heart remain open to receive what God has for you. May every distraction be removed, every counterfeit exposed, and every delay canceled. May you step into this next season with boldness, peace, and joy, knowing that your love story is already written by the author of life himself. And when it happens, don't forget to give God the glory, because this connection will be a testimony that with God, nothing is impossible. If this message spoke to you, do these 3 things for me right now. First, like this video to spread this word of hope to others who need it. Second, comment this powerful declaration: "My divine love story is unfolding now." Type it as a sign of faith and agreement. And third, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because I'll be sharing more prophetic messages like this to keep you encouraged and prepared for what God is doing in your life. Your angels are saying the wait is over. The preparation is complete. You're stepping into the season we've been arranging behind the scenes. And yes, your soulmate, the one you've prayed for, is someone the world knows for their music. People recognize their voice, their songs, their presence. But soon, they'll recognize something greater. The love that God is about to place in their life through you. Picture it for a moment. The lights, the stage, the roaring crowds. And yet, in the middle of all that noise, their heart has been crying for something real, for someone who will love them, not because of who they are on stage, but who they are when the lights go out and the crowds disappear. And guess what? That someone is you. This is why God hid you for a season. This is why you felt invisible when others were being seen. You weren't forgotten. You were protected from counterfeits, protected from heartbreaks that would have derailed your destiny, protected so that when this person comes, you'll be able to handle the weight of what comes with being chosen for something this big. Now let's go deeper. Your angels are revealing signs, confirmations that this is not your imagination. Have you noticed how music has been finding you lately? Maybe you've been hearing love songs everywhere, even in random places. Or you've heard lyrics that felt like they were speaking directly to your heart, almost like a love letter from someone you haven't met yet. Those aren't coincidences. They're prophetic echoes. Psalm 42:7 says, "Deep calls to deep in the roar of your waterfalls." That means the deepest part of their soul has been calling out to the deepest part of yours. And even though you haven't met yet, your spirits are already communicating. That's why you felt a sudden pull toward hope, why you've been smiling for no reason, why your heart feels expectant without explanation. Let me tell you this. The next season of your life is going to look completely different from the last. The doors that once seemed closed are opening. Opportunities that were delayed are suddenly coming together. And when this connection happens, it will feel like heaven moved mountains to bring it to pass. Because it did. Isaiah 43:19 reminds us, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." God is literally making a way for this divine encounter. You didn't need to chase it because what's yours cannot miss you. And I hear this so clearly in the spirit. This connection will not be like the others. This person will see your soul before they see anything else. They will honor your faith, respect your values, and cherish your heart in a way that makes you feel safe. You won't have to wonder where you stand. You won't have to fight for their attention. Their love will be loud, clear, and unwavering.